shot, spin around and watch it bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it bounce.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Denver. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go on a win, everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
On third down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chiefs have a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. DJ Giddens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Rolling to the left. He'll run again. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. That time they got the veteran John Simpson. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, KC. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle, Spears, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be taken in by Giddens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 11. Now, Mahomes. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Mahomes. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Play action here. Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And, Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's a run with their tight end, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyler Conklin Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Herbert on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw is McCarthy.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This one complete to Sutton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one complete to Washington.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 2 scores.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28th-yard line. Mahomes going to keep it on a design run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. To return, it's Mims, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He connects with Mims. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spears. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Spears. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Spears. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal.
Here's Spears. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Now McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Spears.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
and he will take it in himself. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Broncos. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. On the handoff, this is Spears. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 21, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Macklin goes in motion. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Mahomes now on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and two, and here's McCarthy. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Bobby Wagner getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. They'll run with Spears. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
On third down, they go with Spears.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 31, here is second down and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 5. The motion man here is Bourne. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.